quite a nice agenda lined up for us. First and foremost, after nap time, we're headed off to story time at the library. We go multiple times a week. It's so much fun. I love how the library, they have, of course, like fun activities for the kids and babies, which is amazing, especially in summertime when you're kind of looking for more air-conditioned activities, at least in Florida. And then they also have amazing activities for adults. So check out your local library. Free idea. It's amazing. So we have that, and then I'm probably gonna drop Wells off at my mom's for a couple hours after so I can hunker down and get some things crossed off, because this evening we're having a little dinner party in the garden for one of my dear friends. She just graduated with her master's. She's an SLP and such a gem, and we're celebrating her tonight because that is such a huge accomplishment. So I'm gonna be setting up most of the day. When I sent the invites, I said snacks, sips, what did I say? I'll put it here. I'll put I'll put it right here so you can see. So I didn't like promise a full dinner, but we have a pretty good hefty menu going. And then we're gonna do like a little spritz bar, and then I got a cake and cupcakes. So I wanna make a cake topper for her for the cake. That's one of our things on our list. And then I did order a table for outside because I usually just borrow a fold-up table from my mom or one of my friends, but I really wanted a round table. So I was, because it's about 5 of us, I believe, tonight, 5 or 6. And so I just love a round table. I feel like you can conversate even better. And I was looking for a fold-up round table because it's not something that will keep out all the time. But I had trouble sourcing one that was like what I was looking for. So the one I got, we'll see how it looks, how I put it together. I read the reviews and they said it's very easy to assemble. So I'm thinking I can just, not the most convenient, but just assemble it and then disassemble it whenever we're not using it and store it in the garage, which Brandon, he does not like when I add stuff to the garage to store, but this is something I use all the time, and I have borrowed the tables so often that I'm like, okay, at this point I use it enough where it's nice to have an outdoor table option because we can't move this dining table outdoors. It won't fit through the door. So that's my whole spiel about the table, but we need to put that together. So maybe we should start there, because if we have a little snafu, I'll need to borrow a table. So let's do that. So let's see if we can finesse it some way. Oh yeah, we got this. I was worried, but thankfully, again, easy to put together, so it wouldn't have taken too long. But I'm gonna set it up under the tree out here because the vision is to have this table, and then I might also pull our bistro table from the porch and put it under the tree just so we have double the seating. Or maybe I'll just see how tight the chairs are around the table. We're playing around, we'll see. going on with decor because we're just gonna let the garden speak for itself. But I'm very excited for these paper lanterns. They are beautiful. Well, at least online they look beautiful. I haven't opened them yet. But the plan is to hang them in the tree, or I could hang some of them on the string lights. So I'll kind of just bop them around. I think it'll look really whimsical. Oh, it came with string too. I don't know if I'll even need that if I can just use the branches and the string lights, but the patterns and the shape, I love how it's more of an oval. There's some really funky shaped ones, like this one. That is so beautiful. So I'm really excited. I have 6 in total. We'll see if we use them all, but I feel like that's the showstopper. This lantern. I got ice for tonight for the drink, but I love using it for my iced lattes too. It just feels extra special. To my ears. I got the cake and the cupcakes from Whole Foods. This is a really cute lemon raspberry cake. They have really good options. I can always show you the cupcakes too. They're so pretty. It's like a flower design. And I just did chocolate cupcakes to have some variety. It's a little lopsy-daisy in that section, but still very cute. See how our little DIY cake topper looks. I'm gonna fix the letters, but hopefully. Oh, I need to make it tighter. Oh no. Oh no. Should have made it smaller in general because it looks the letters are so big for the cake. Huh, should I redo the whole thing or just make it tighter? I think I'm just gonna try making it tighter, and then if we need to pivot even more, we can do that. What if I just tape it instead of trying to tie it? Because the tape was kind of hard to do. I mean, the tying it was kind of hard to do. Okay. grad exclamation points. Okay, well the cake topper could be cuter, but you know, that's the charming thing about little DIYs, right? They look like DIYs. It's not a professional situation. The A is giving me trouble. Aren't they beautiful? They look yummy too. I definitely will be having one.
Whenever you're lonely, just pick up the phone and call.
Okay, we're doing pretty good. I have most everything laid out, and on our list, I don't think I've even shared the menu so far. Speaking of, I'm gonna get our menu book out. Ooh, that would have been something. Oh, that reminded me, I like to get like a pitcher of water because we're gonna have a spritz bar, but it's nice to have water accessible. As a thirsty lady, I appreciate when the water is readily available, especially when you're at someone's home, you don't know like where their cups are. So gonna get some water. Maybe I'll just put that on the table so it's convenient. But this is the menu book. It's so cute. So it has a spot to put your menu of your evening, and then all your guests can sign it as well. So we have to find a page that works nicely. It's all different designs, so it's fun to kind of pick a page that correlates nicely with the evening. I like that page, but I'm gonna flip through here. The menu though is chimichurri meatballs, so I'm about to make the chimichurri sauce. And then we have the cupcakes that I showed you. We're gonna do hummus and veggies, pita chips, watermelon, sliced watermelon. I cut that earlier. Oh, and then one of our friends is bringing hummus, or no, I already said hummus. Guacamole, salsa, and cheese, I think. So I'm pretty sure that's it. Just like little snacky snacks. Oh, this one's really nice. I like this. The little, with the yellow flowers. I think that's really soft and cute. So we'll write down our menu, work on the chimichurri sauce. The chimichurri sauce is great too because I can make that ahead of time. Like I said, the meatballs I'll have to do right before, but at least the sauce will be done. And I got frozen meatballs from Whole Foods. So put them in the oven, pop them out, pour the chimichurri sauce, call it a day. Another thing I need to work on is our bug repellent. One of the most frequently asked questions I get when I host things outside in our garden is, what about the bugs? Like, aren't the bugs just coming at you? And it really is inconsistent. Sometimes they are, and sometimes they don't bother us at all, or maybe later in the evening. It really just depends like on the bug's schedule. But recently what I've been doing is I've been taking our essential oil diffuser and I've been filling it with lemon essential oil and lemongrass essential oil and diffusing that in the vicinity that we're hanging out in, and it seems to be working. It could be a coincidence, but it seems to be working. So I want to prep that again. And then also we usually typically just migrate inside the home at some point because it's just, I love being outside, but at some point it's nice to just sort of kick back on the couch or like gather around this dining room table. So we'll see what happens, but it's been good. It's been a good experience to have that essential oil, and it smells delicious anyway, so another benefit. I knew I was forgetting something. I'm also gonna make a caprese salad with these beautiful big tomatoes. I got the mozzarella ball, so I'm gonna slice it and like make it look very beautiful. Drizzle some olive oil, basil, and then some flour confetti.
And if you get blue, I got the loving for you. Yeah, I'll be there. Your heartache, it kills me, but your loving, it thrills me. I'll be there. Whatever tomorrow may hold, I know you're the one for me, child. And and I long for your touch. Won't you tell me I'll be there? Your loneliness kills me, but your loving it thrills me. Won't you speak those words? I'll be there. Whatever tomorrow may hold, I know you're the one for me, child. And when we're together, my love, you give me hope and a way to cope, yeah. Whenever you're lonely, just pick up the phone and call me. I'll be there. Girl, let me show you, you're my one and only. Like I told you, I'll be there. 'Cause if you get blue, I got the loving for you. I'll show, I'll be there. Your heartache, it kills me, but your loving, it thrills me. Yeah, I'll be there.
So pleasing, right?
Whatever tomorrow may hold, I know you're the one for me, child. And when we're together, my love, you give me hope and a way to cope, yeah, yeah.
Okay, we're about an hour out and I managed to get myself ready and dressed, which is a good sign because I feel like usually I'm just scrambling. So just gonna add some lipstick, but we're ready to go. Only have to cook the meatballs and just place everything outside now. I also wanna make sure I eat something because I feel like typically when I'm hosting, the night just gets away from me and then all of a sudden I'm shaky and hungry. So gonna get ahead of that. And then I had my friend Nesh send over some SLP quiz questions, speech language pathologist quiz questions, because that's what she got her master's in. And I just thought that'd be fun to kind of get in her world a little bit and see if any of the other girls know the answers, because I personally feel like it's just so impressive and a lot of it is over my head. And it's also another layer of specialness because she's currently, her placement is in the NICU and we spent 3 weeks in the NICU. So just like being able to kind of visualize her day to day and like the families that she is coming across in their vulnerable state, she's the perfect person to like make you feel safe and cozy and taken care of. So very thankful that she's using her gifts in this way. It is currently drizzling, but hopefully it's just getting it out of its system. It's the lightest little drizzle. It's like it's spitting up. Bugs, stay away. Oh my goodness. Our dinner party was so sweet, such a lovely celebration, and my friend Janeshka, she's just like such a thankful sweetheart, and so celebrating her is just so effortless because she's just precious and enjoys everything good. So So thankful we did that. Thankful the weather was beautiful. Our sunset was lovely. Just thankful all around. So cheers to that. And yesterday was our rest day, our family rest day, Sabbath. And on that day, we really just try to lean into rest, and we don't work or go on social media or online shop or anything of that sort. And it's our favorite day of the week. It's just so revitalizing. And we started doing that probably 2 years ago at this point, and it really has just made such a huge difference in our life. So very thankful for that. And yesterday we had a yummy breakfast at home. We make like these sourdough egg sandwiches, and then we went to go play pickleball with our friends at the park. Did that for a few hours. Came home, relaxed, didn't do much, and then we made homemade pasta with an almond pesto, so delicious. And then after baby boy went to bed, we started watching Nona's, which is a movie on Netflix that is so cute, and it was fitting because we made the homemade pasta. Essentially, it's based on a true story of this restaurant owner in Staten Island. And essentially they hired a bunch of Nonas, which is Italian grandmothers, as the chefs, and that's the whole concept of the restaurant. So we haven't finished the movie, but it was so cute, very visually stunning, very cozy feeling. So emphasis on family. It's a delightful movie so far. So hopefully we'll be able to finish that soon. But today, just sort of cleaning up, getting organized. I have a little itch to do some decluttering and organizing. I have a couple spots, one in our bathroom, my closet, or my cabinet in the bathroom, and then also in the laundry room. I'm doing a bunch of laundry as well, but we have some organization in the laundry room that I haven't even looked in for a while. I feel like I don't even use some of the stuff in there, so would love to declutter that. And again, I have the itch for it, so I want to capitalize on this feeling and just get it done. And we also need to start packing, because in a couple days we're going to Yellowstone and the Grand Tetons, and I'm so excited. I really am very, very much looking forward to it. It's a family trip with Brandon's side of the family. I got these cowgirl boots. I'm ready to go.
We find ourselves starting from scratch, brick by
This is the corner of our laundry room in question. I just don't love what we have going on. I mean, it's tight quarters, so we want to maximize it as much as possible, but I don't think the baskets are really optimized. And I have this like candle holder, outdoor lantern sort of thing. I'm gonna move this to the craft/hosting closet, because even the other night I could have used it, but I totally forgot about it because it's just tucked away back here. In one of these baskets we have candles too, and I probably just need to go through that. And then we have rags in another one, and iron on the bottom. So we'll see if we can make this a bit more tidy. Much better. We cleared out a lot of stuff. I'm pretty picky with my candles, so I was just sort of holding on to ones that I'm never going to use, so that cleared up most of the space. And we have an empty basket even. There's just a little plastic bucket in there, but other than that, it's completely empty. Yikes. much better. Oh my goodness, made such a difference. I mean, I still have way more products than I even use, so I'm not allowed to buy a new product until I go through some stuff, but this is just way more organized. Even if it doesn't look it, it feels it. To dressing in a theme. So naturally for this trip, pulling out the cowgirl hat, pulling out the cowboy boots or cowgirl boots, and I rented this amazing horse barn jacket. So I am full sent out west attire. I am excited, clearly. I just like unironically will be wearing this horseback riding, and it just feels right to me. That's just how I like to rock and roll. Also, this little thrifted find. So my friend wore this when I was spending time with her, and I was absolutely in love with it. It's this denim Noah's Ark jacket with all this embroidery of the different animals, the ark. It is phenomenal. She was wearing a very similar one. It's by the same brand, but it had different animals. And I just fell in love with it. She got it at the thrift store, but then she found it on Etsy for me. So naturally, I scooped it up, and I want to take it on this trip. It's so cute. And then for Father's Day, we're going to be away on Father's Day, and I ordered Brandon this super cute hat. Hopefully he'll like it because he loves wearing hats. He wears them all the time, but he doesn't usually, I didn't realize it was so truckery, more of the trucker hat style. I'll try it on so you can see it. But I mean, if he doesn't like it, I will steal it because it is so cute. Love it, love it. I'm about to go make sure he has a Father's Day card and pack that up because probably won't have time to put something together while we're out and about. But I'm going to go ahead and end this vlog here. I really hope you all enjoyed it. I love sharing my little hosting. We have an event I'm going to do right when we get back because it's the summer solstice, which last summer solstice was our baby shower, and this year our little man is here. It's just such a blessing. So special. But I love to share a little bit of the hosting extravaganza and just all the details. I'm listening to this book called The Art of Gathering right now, and it's very insightful, and the author, she provides very interesting different tidbits and inspiration. So I've been enjoying that. I feel like my favorite thing that I've gathered from the book so far is just really pouring in the intentionality and serving your guests in a way, just having the heart of serving them and using their time in a way that honors them. I just love that notion, and it's giving me like the little bug for more hosting. So we're on to the next thing, but I hope you guys are well. I hope you have a beautiful start to your summer, and I'll see you next in Wyoming. Thank you for watching. Bye.